you have your home screen up right now, and
Right.
and I want you just to tell me what's on your home screen and how it got there. So some things were probably on there when you first got the phone. Some of them you put there yourself. So can you just go through and tell me what you have on here?
Okay, I hope I can remember. Okay, so let's see. The calendar, I put that on my home screen. Navigation I put on the home screen. I think news was already there. Facebook I put on my home screen. Gee, it's hard to remember now. I just kind of, because it took me.
Why did you put those on your home screen versus somewhere else?
Because that's just where I start, and like this is my first smartphone, so it's sort of been I didn't really know what I was doing at first, so I just like to have them right there on the home screen. So that's those are the ones that I use the most, I guess.
Okay.
So
what about
I want them right there.
Active applications and the NFL score at the top there? Did you put those on there?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Now,
are you the only one that uses this phone, or you share it with your boyfriend, or does he have his own smartphone?
He has a BlackBerry. That's what I'm talking to you on now. But he just ordered a smartphone. It's coming this week. So.
Now, do you have a home phone, or do you just use your cell phones?
We do not have a home phone. We just use our cell phones.
Okay. Now, do you have any other screens on here that have apps on them?
Yeah, I do actually. See, I guess when it came, some of these were already on here, and I moved them around, like as I found that what they were and what I wanted on my home screen. So I'm going. I guess you can see what I'm doing. I'm going through it. These I added myself, and I'm not really sure. There's really not much rhyme or reason. Like we're doing fantasy football right now, so I put those on there so I could check news during the day. And some of this stuff was already on there, and I don't even know what some of it is. Like, I don't know exactly what Wi-Fi sharing is. I don't use the e-books. I just haven't gotten around to try them out. I don't use Netflix on here.
Okay. These probably were on there when you first got it. You moved them off to another screen. What about on these other screens you're paging through? Do you ever go there? Like, are there any that you actually use periodically, or do you just stick to the home screen?
I do. Sometimes I go to the Play Store or I go to the social hub. Sometimes I actually have two Facebook accounts. I have one that I started a long time ago just for games, and so I have that in there so I can, if I need to do tests like for games and I don't want it all over my wall, my personal page, I do them in there. So I have a Facebook one in here with my emails. But I don't really use that one on a regular basis. This is where I get my emails are in there, and yeah, so I do use them sometimes. But like I said, I haven't even experimented with Netflix. I don't use, but I didn't take it off. I don't really know why. I just, it's kind of like I got excited that I had this phone, and I was just using what I wanted to, and little by little I tried different things, and from doing tests, I've kind of learned about new apps too. So.
Now, tell me this. You keep mentioning the test you do. How often do you actually do a usertesting.com test?
I try to do it. I do them every day if I can. If I'm around a lot, so but they're hard
you
sometimes.
Do it every day if you want. If you can take a job or whatever, they'll let you do that. Okay.
Wait, say that again.
Now,
what was that?
Oh, I didn't know you could take a job every day with user testing. I thought maybe they limited you to once a week or something.
No. If you can get them, they're hard to get though because they get snatched up right away. So.
Yeah. Now, tell me a little bit about if you had to choose 3 apps that you use all the time, or if I was going to delete everything from your phone except for 3 apps, what would you have to keep?
Okay, let's see. I would keep my calendar. I like my news and my Facebook. Those are my favorites on my phone.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So those would be it, the calendar, the news, and Facebook.
Okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to write that down, news and Facebook. Okay, now you mentioned the Google Play Store. Now, now you mentioned it, but it doesn't seem from looking at your phone that you have a ton of stuff that you're doing a lot of downloading from the Google Play Store. It looks like a lot of the stuff you downloaded a few apps and then you sort of kept it there. So how often do you actually go to the Google Play Store?
I don't know. I guess not on a regular basis. If something comes up that I'm interested in, like in the summer we were biking and I wanted to get I don't know where, it must be in my app. Like some of these I downloaded, like Gas Buddy for when we travel to find good gas stations. The Map My Ride. What?
Your Game Day Monitor, which is some of these you probably downloaded because of user testing.
And most of these, some of them I did. I'm trying to think of which one. There was one like this one, Click Fun. That was a test. But like BR Stream, that's for football. I downloaded that. I downloaded Game Day Monitor, Gas Buddy, Hotel Planner for when we took a road trip, Map My Ride for biking to get your mileage and your calorie burning, things like that. This was a test. The Fuzzle was a test. I downloaded for football, for exercising. I did that one. So I'm looking to see this.
The Runtastic one, that one you had on a screen as well as in here. So do you use that one a lot?
Which one? Oh, the Runtastic? In the summer, let me see. You mean I had it on my home screen?
Yeah,
is that what you mean?
It was like on a lower one, like one of these, not on the very home screen, but on one of these other screens. I didn't know if you put it there because you used it so often or what. Like there it is right there.
I think I didn't really put it there. I don't remember how it got there. Sometimes I move stuff by accident, but we don't use it now because the weather's gotten cold. And we had so we had tried out different ones, but I'm not really very organized, so I haven't really got this down to where I want everything yet. So.
How long have you had this phone?
I would say about 6 months.
Okay. Now, would you do this? Go back to your sort of list of all your applications. I think that's what we were going through when you had all those. This thing. Let's scroll through here a little bit to see every page real quick.
Okay.
Every
this
screen
is my.
Of this.
Okay. Just tell me if I'm going too fast.
I just wanted to see all your apps. You have a lot of apps in here, but most of them it sounds like you don't use or you only use them periodically.
Right. Like if we go on a trip, we might use the Hotel Planner. Like we took a road trip going. I'm in Minnesota. We went all the way west to Idaho, and we drove, and so we kind of just winged it, and we would look on here for hotels like when we got tired and we wanted to stop, So that kind of thing, and for gas stations, for good gas prices. So I don't use them on a daily basis. Some of them, like this one, this Roto World, which is for football, I think I have it, like to me it's like a shortcut. I have it on, I think I have it back here somewhere on, but see, I have it there. So, that was the thing that was confusing to me in the beginning was the applications and then the home screens and then seeing duplicates on some of them, and I couldn't figure it out, so I thought they were like shortcuts on the home screen. So I never bothered to delete anything. I'm not really, like I said, I'm still getting used to it. TripAdvisor is another one. 24 hours, I'm in recovery, so I use that one. Sometimes it gives me like daily readings.
Now, how did you know that there was a 24-hour whatever that app does? Like, how did you become aware of an app like that?
Because I'm on the Hazelden is the publisher and the treatment center. It's actually here in Minnesota, and I'm on there. They're on my Facebook. I like their page, so I get things on my Facebook page. And there was a post about it, so I just went and got it.
And when you say went and got it, that means what?
I bought it. What I did was, through the Google Play Store I got it, yes. I just went in and I did a search. Okay. Wait, let me find it here. Let's see. Okay.
Now, how often do you go here?
It depends. Sometimes I'll be in there a couple of days, like often looking for certain kinds of apps, and then other times I'll have a thought and I'll be like, oh, I wonder if there's an app for that. So I'll go in and I'll do a search. But it's not like, I'm not like an addict with it. I mean, I'm not in here all the time looking for things. So, but I can get that way. But basically, it's not like a regular thing. It's just when a thought occurs to me. It's not like I'm in there looking for whatever. It's only when I have an idea in my head that maybe there's an app, or if somebody recommends something, or if I see something online, or somebody else using an app that I'm interested in.
Now, do you use the web browser at all? Like, do you look up things in the web browser on your phone, or do you always go for an app?
I've done stuff with the web browser too, and again, a lot of it's for testing. I've kind of learned how to use the phone for when I got the phone and they started doing these tests. I kind of jumped in and sort of learned a lot about my phone by doing tests. But I've used that a lot, and most of the time, I have my computer, so of course I would rather use that. But if I'm out and I need to know something, or if we want to find a restaurant or something like that, I might use the web browser and Google something. I use Google a lot. So I most of the time I don't on my phone unless I'm out somewhere and something comes up. But it's not like I go shopping on my browser on my phone while I'm out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, tell me, we're in the Google Play Store. Let's say you were trying to find another one of those running apps like you have, or a biking app or whatever. Can you show me how you would go about researching that or trying to find an app? Like, is it usually something in your mind already like you know the name of it, or do you just sort of type in?
No, I think for this, I think I put in, I might have done like Googled on my computer first, but it's really the same thing. I would have put like exercise tracker or something. So I would type it in here like that and then search, and it'll find stuff that's in the store. That these are all the apps that, well, there's only two here. Sports tracker, so maybe that's not a good example, but or like bicycle, like bicycle monitor or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I did search for, but yeah, so I would type in what I'm looking for here, see like GPS bike computer, and then it just gives you stuff. Or actually, I think what I did, to be honest, was to go to apps, and then I think I went into categories. That was what I did, I think. Let's see.
So if you pick a category in here, how do you tell what you need?
Okay, let's see. Well, let's see. I always go for free first. So this isn't what I want. I'm looking for, I'm trying to remember now. See, apps, music, magazine, books, movie. Okay, so you want apps. Let's see. Apps. Okay, staff picks, games, editor's choice, recommended for use. So I would maybe go staff picks and then look and see. Yeah, this is too broad. I must have done it on, I think I did it on my computer. I did a Google search, and that's how I got an idea of what I was looking for, and then I searched for them in my phone, like whatever it was. Map My Ride was one of them, where it kind of draws a map of where you're biking as you're doing it. And I think I found that on my computer, and then I typed it into the App Store on my phone to find it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's I think that, okay, so tell me if you, these that you're looking at here, tell me about the free version. You said that you tend to go for the free first. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, yeah, like, in other words, like Expedia Hotels is a free app. I mean, if I'm looking for something that I'm only going to use a few times or something, I'm going to go for the free app. So as you can see here, some of them are, well, they're not the same category, but In other words, if there's two apps, like say an Expedia free and an Expedia where you pay but you get extra features. In fact, I think the Map My Ride has a pro and a free. I'll just go for the free. I'm not like, and if I find that I'm using it a lot or I want those extra features, then I might pay for it. But I don't pay for something until I'm sure that it's worth paying for it.
Now, how many apps do you have currently that you actually paid for?
One, my 24-hour recovery one.
And really, and why did that one become the one you paid for? What was so special? What was the magic that made you pay?
Because like I said, I'm in recovery. This is it. I actually have this book. It's a small, like a reader book, and it has like little things that every day I can read about so it goes right to the day, and it gives you like an AA thought for the day, and a meditation for the day, and a prayer for the day. And to me, that was kind of cool. I wanted to have that so that if I'm having this is kind of personal, but if I'm having a rough time with something or whatever, these are kind of things that help me through like problems that I might be having on my day-to-day living. So it's nice to have that on my phone, and so no matter where I am, I could just look at it, and it kind of puts everything back into perspective, and then I go on about my day instead of carrying around my books with me.
And in this case, was there a free version of it, or was there only a paid version?
There is only a paid version because it is a published. It's like a book. It's a published product. So there was only a paid version, and I think it was $4.99 or I don't know, something like that, $4.99 or $5.99.
Okay, let's go back to the Play Store real quick.
Okay.
And if we could go and just try to find that bicycle app again, because I know we've gone through some categories here, but let's, if you were really trying to find a new app for that bicycling tracking or whatever, let's see, we do some of that. Let's get closer to those bicycle apps.
I'm trying to think of what else, bicycle, app. Let's try that.
Let's see what comes back when you hit bicycle. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll do that next. I did bicycle app.
Here
you go.
Good.
Yeah.
Now tell me what you're seeing here.
What am I seeing?
Yeah, what is all this now?
Okay, so then I would look. I would say, okay, I don't know what this is, so I would click on it and to see if this is something that I was looking for. I never heard of this. It's a route planner for cyclists. It enables you to find ideal bike routes conveniently and immediately shows them on a map. And it allows you to record routes and adds them to an impressive individual compilation on naviki.org. So, and then here's the ratings. I look at the ratings, and this doesn't work in Denmark. Well, that's not a problem for me, but, app is in German, so yeah, so I'm not going to bother with that, but if it's a German app, and it is, I can see by the...
And you known it was in German until you read the review.
Right, and I always will read the review. You want to see what, it's just like anything else. Like if you're buying something on Amazon, if you want to look at a book, you're going to read the reviews and try to get an idea if this is what you're looking for. So here's another one.
Now, do you download any of them to try them out, or do you just...
I did. Those are the ones that the Map My Ride and the Runtastic are the two that I downloaded. And we tried them out, and one we liked better, and I think the one we liked better was the one that's, where was it? See, I'm not really very organized at all. Hold on. I think it was Map My Ride. I think we tried them both, and we didn't like Runtastic, and it might be why I pushed it off. I think we were using the Map My Ride, which is, where is it? Gee, I don't know where it is. You saw it, right? Map My Ride? Did you see it on the screen? Oh, wait.
I don't know. It might be. Have you ever deleted any apps off your phone?
Yes, yes, I have. When I do that, I just go to. It took me a little while to figure this out. Not long, but I go to the applications, and it lists manage my applications, and then it shows everything, all my apps. Let's see if I have Map My Ride. There it is, Map My Ride. And then you just select it, and then if you want to get rid of it, you uninstall it.
Okay.
That's the only way I know how.
Now, your boyfriend, does he also have a phone like this? He has like a smartphone of some sort?
But he has a BlackBerry, but he just ordered the same one as mine. It's coming this week. We should have it any day.
Oh, so he's moving over to the Google thing as well.
The Android, phone. Yes.
Android phone. Okay. And so now I think we've covered most everything. Let me go through my list and see if I missed anything.
Okay.
Okay, yep, I think we covered it all. Now, the one thing I wanted to sort of maybe I could also get you to tell me a little bit about is okay, there's a lot on this home screen that you have right here in front of me, and it seems like some of them you don't use all the time. Now, so are you hesitant to move things around, or you just don't worry about it? It just drops in there. Whenever you add something to your phone, you just let it go wherever it goes?
Kind of. It's a little bit of everything. I was hesitant, especially in the beginning, because I didn't really understand, like, where I couldn't get a grip on all these screens. At first I was like, I don't get it. And then I realized that they're all actually home screens and you put them, but it's just me. It's like I hesitate before changing things. If I know, like in other words, I know where they are right now, so I just leave them there. And then some days I'll get an inspiration. I'll be like, oh, you're an idiot. Move this. You're not even using it. It's just one of those things. It's just part of my nature. Like change is difficult for me. So.
Or did you just sort of figure it out on your own, or?
I say that again?
I mean, did someone show you how to work the phone, or did you figure it out on your own?
I figured it out on my own, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I figured it out on my own, and I looked at the documentation online for any things that I couldn't figure out, but most.
Now,
okay.
What about Facebook? Well, I didn't ask you about your computer. Do you have a computer at home as well, or you just have the phone?
No, I have a laptop.
And is it a Windows or Mac?
Yeah, it's a Toshiba laptop. Yeah, we both have one. We have two laptops here.
Okay, and then, and do you have a tablet, or do you just have the phone?
Do I have a what?
A tablet, like an iPad.
Oh no, we don't have a tablet. No tablet.
Okay, and then what about Facebook? My last question. For Facebook, do you mainly do it on your phone, or you do it mainly on your laptop?
Mainly on my laptop, but when I'm out, I'll do it on my phone. Like if I get a notification, I look, and sometimes if I'm like waiting online or whatever, I'll go on Facebook and just kind of scroll through my feed. But when I'm home, it's always on my laptop. I'm always on my laptop.
Okay, great. And tell me about this dolphin picture. Is that one you actually took, or is that did you grab it off the internet or something?
We took it. We went to Florida. We were on a dolphin cruise, and what I did was, this was right after I got the phone, and I used it was really hard to get them to catch them jumping out of the water, so I put it on video, and I got a really good video of them jumping, and then I figured out how to splice it to get a frozen shot, to make it look like so it looks like I actually took that picture like with my great expertise, but I sliced it out of my video.
Oh, okay. Well, wow, you're really, really learning a lot. You're splicing video and all sorts of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. And did you do that on the phone, or did you do it on your computer and then move it over to your phone?
No, I did do it on my computer. I hooked it up, I downloaded the pictures to my computer, and then I was like, oh, the video, it came out good, and then I kind of learned how that there, I guess the software with I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I don't really remember, to be honest. It was last year in the winter, but and so I spliced it and saved that and whatever. And then uploaded it to my phone.
Do you have any questions here? No. Okay, so we've asked all the questions. You've been really, really helpful, and I think we're done for the day.
Okay, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah,
you don't have to answer.
It.
Okay, I'm just curious. What is this test for?
Well, I'm helping usertesting.com figure out this moderated testing that we're doing, you know, where you're talking live to somebody. We're trying to make it a little easier for companies to do this. And I just needed to for the tools that they were offering. And also I'm trying to also do my own research while I'm doing this for them about, I just am curious how people pick apps and how they use them and put them on their phone and how they organize them. I'm curious about it. So I'm doing two things at once, basically.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay, thank you.
To help make this kind of testing easier for companies to do.
Okay, very cool. Thank you.
Really helped a lot. So I want to thank you for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, and if there's ever any more, I'm willing to do them.
Oh, well, there's always lots of tests. I'm sure you'll see more posted out there.
Okay. All right. Great. Thanks a lot.
For all your help.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.